alongside a Rich Telford and Ryan Podesta from Mac Dev. Here, the set's about to go down on center court. It's going to be Houston Heat taking on AC Diesel and NRG Elite taking on the MLKings. First time we've seen MLKings, first time we've seen NRG Elite, period.
Ever.
As this is their first professional match out here on center court. Also, AC Diesel, they're a new pro team, and they played outstanding this morning. They mercy ruled DMG to take their first victory as professionals. Now, they are playing our defending world title holders, but this is going to be an interesting test for both these squads. Thank you guys so much for joining us here. Beautiful day out here in the desert in Vegas. Ryan, how are you doing today?
Fantastic. I mean, this is one of the best events of the year just to kick it off. The weather's been fantastic.
It's close for us.
Yeah, we did the drive from California. Great matchups today so far. Seeing Diesel out here, Mark Johnson, hard-earned semi-pro spot in the pro. It's been a great tournament so far.
Yeah, and we're looking for more. Obviously, we're really still just getting things rolling out here as this is day one of 3 days of hard-fought battle here in the top 20 teams on planet Earth. And obviously in this specific matchup, you got to give Heat the nod here. They're one of the best teams in the world. They won the World Cup 2 years in a row, but this is what Diesel signed up for.
Absolutely.
And Rich, Diesel was incredibly impressive in that first match. All over the place, multiple guys.
They looked
multiple
really
names.
Good. I think this is going to be their first test, and no matter what, it's going to be a great learning experience for Diesel, right? Yeah. Win, lose, or draw, every time they come out here, they're going to have a little more experience and play a little bit better.
Now, AC Diesel is also in the bracket of death. So they got the win that they needed, though, against one of the lower-ranked teams.
Yep. Here we
go.
go.
So jumping into point number one.
Ryan Moorhead gets shot going to the snake. Chad George gets shot to the corner. And then they also lose Mishka?
Wow.
Yeah, three bodies come off for Heat off the break. What a disastrous start.
You want to know how to
beat
Heat? Shoot 4 dudes within the first 10 seconds.
And they lose San Monville immediately after that, too.
He just got shot in the pack, too.
Yeah, trying to get past the 50-yard line. They must be as surprised as we are here.
You better get out of the field before he gets a penalty.
Yeah, Nate Roberts streaking down the field, not going to really need to do anything here as Fedorov comes off from that as the last body left alive.
I want to be in that pit right now. Like, hey, what just happened exactly? Break it down for me.
Well, I mean, it's complete nuclear bomb hit Houston Heat off the break.
Diesel has a decent line going to the snake corner, I guess. They clipped 2 guys going across.
Decent, yeah, and then they won a quick gunfight. I mean, it was just complete obliteration. He had nothing going right in that first point. That was probably one of the fastest points we've seen with no penalties.
If I was Diesel, I would just do that every time.
Yeah, it's super easy. Yeah.
Why do they make a big deal about it?
I don't know. Yeah,
they cracked the code.
Well, let's look at this.
The Da Vinci Code finally has been cracked.
Let's look at this replay here. So there goes the run out. There goes Chad and Ryan dying off the break.
Same line of paint got both of them. It's that gap right on the other side of the hole.
And then this was Nate Roberts finishing off that last killer, Fedorov.
20 seconds.
Yeah, and that's it. I mean, Fedorov was probably as surprised as we are. Like, how did we just lose 4 guys in 10 seconds? We're Houston Heat. We just won the World Cup. Yeah. And they just beat the brakes off of Uprising.
I would like to try to be that coach trying to figure out what just happened. Like, what? I don't, none of this makes sense to me.
Randy Smith's like, all right, we spotted him one. Let's just reset here.
So you're saying you can't live anywhere on the field?
All right, so we got MLKings on the right, on the blue side of the field.
Snake on the break, both teams.
NRG Elite.
Lackey there for NRG Elite. Snake 2, Snake 3, looking inside. NRG throws another bottle, Snake side to the tower there. They're playing that little inside temple. A lot of players are playing. NRG loses their first player on the Drio side.
That's the first time I've seen someone take that on the break.
Yeah, it's, someone else did it earlier from this side, but he didn't live there very long. Got pinched out. Oh, good down the tape gunfight there.
Yeah, Lackey losing a gunfight here.
And when you're the first guy in the snake, if you don't want to lose a gunfight, just go bunker the guy in front of you. Wow, really aggressive for NRG. Went through the middle, released, but there was no one there for him to get. MLKings with 4 bodies left alive, I think, and only 2 over here on NRG Elite. NRG Elite, I believe.
Yeah, body filtering over for MLKings. Get behind this player in the snake.
Good fill to that corner. He's eliminated. Nobody left on this side of the field for NRG Elite. Opening the door for MLKings just to roll down.
3-1
yeah,
only.
And they're going to spare him the pain and just concede the point. So.
And NRG attacked really hard there, but it didn't seem like they knew where the bodies were to attack. They wanted to attack, but I don't think they knew what was going on.
Great job by Kappas and Padilla over here on the snake side. I mean, pretty much everyone on MLKings. It was a pretty solid point. So MLKings now going to go up 1 here early against NRG Elite.
Houston Heat is actually scratching their heads as they walk out to the field. Hey, what happened last point again? Or trying to forget that last point, I guess.
Well, they've also been spinning everyone on their roster. So it looks like they're going to send out Ryan Smith, Nico Hyde, Devin Stewart. Chad George going to spin 2 in a row, and then Dizon. So here's the replay
Dizon's been flying up those Doritos.
And that was Lackey losing a gunfight, and then here goes that move attempted in the center.
It
But
seems like he knew he was there, just miscommunication from behind him or something.
Yeah.
so now Houston Heat will be from the blue side.
Hoping that first point was a fluke.
yeah, right. So it looks like heavy guns again for AC Diesel.
I think someone at home just got caught.
Yeah.
Devin Stewart.
Wow. And so Diesel goes pocket and gets one on the break.
5 bodies alive for AC Diesel. They still have those 2 bodies in that back center bunker, that home bunker. Need to get out wide here eventually, and they know that. So now they start attacking that D side.
Diesel's down the Doritos now.
Yeah, getting into D2. He's going to be checked out by the ref,
Looks
though.
like
I think
he
he
might
got
have got
clipped. Yeah.
4-on-4 here. Diesel getting outside the pocket first, but getting eliminated.
Yeah, this is when Heat just needs to settle in. It's like, okay, we had a first disastrous point. We
Yeah.
lost another body.
Yeah.
We got a kill. Okay, now let's just take a couple of rests and start playing paintball.
Yeah, wait for Diesel to make a mistake. Don't force it. As they do that, Mark Johnson moves outside of the Dorito over there, Dorito 1. Oh, and another Heat player getting shot going up the middle. Yeah, on your hopper, the big yellow hit on top of the hopper. Look at there you go. Player eliminated for Houston Heat going up the center there.
Yeah, so Nico Hyde playing up the center as they sent Dizon to the snake D side.
Well, Chad George is in the Snake Tower over here, Matty, but he's been
Oh.
inside the whole game. Oh, he catches him.
Yep.
He catches that inside. Maybe that's why he was inside the whole game. Now he's going to go to work on the Snake side.
Yeah, it looks like Robert's coming off, talking to the referee, too. Not sure about what. And now
Is
they're
he
gonna-
down to 2 or 3 players left alive? I
He
know
has-
they've got 2.
Yeah, they have 3.
Snake. Okay, Snake Corner home and one of the Dorito,
Yep,
Dorito 1.
Dorito 1.
Okay. And Diesel's got 3 also.
Yep. You got
Nice.
Dorito 1, home, and Snake 3.
Chad George now filling the Snake. Great timing. Chad George has always had really good timing. Shooting across at the Dorito 1. Chad George is looking to go get that Snake guy in front of him if he can.
That's Clint Johnson in the snake right now for Diesel.
Great
Matched
little
up.
cat. Oh, and he catches him.
That's beautiful gunfight victory
Yeah.
there from Chad George.
He's been gunfighting out of the Snake for so long. He's so good at it. Small, tight, really accurate, really consistent. Now he's on home. 3-on-2 advantage for Heat here. Diesel winning the first point. Heat looking like they're going to win this point
It
at
looks like
3-on-2.
well, Diesel just
Yeah.
made a move now into D4.
Yeah,
Mark
and
Johnson.
to the tower over here.
Yeah.
And I
Great
don't-
move by both the Diesel players.
Well, they picked up the move to D4. I don't know if they picked up Mark Johnson yet, though. And Mark Johnson's going to get out
Oh, it's
wide.
a corner. Oh, Chad George catches him. But that's a much better field spot to defend from.
Yeah, being wide is a lot better than being trapped in those back bunkers when
Especially
somebody's
that
up
snake
wide up on
corner's
the snake
strong.
side. Yeah.
Oh, good move by Diesel
Oh,
on
he's
the D
past
side.
him.
Oh, I got shot in the back.
It's too bad. Great move, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan Smith wheeling and dealing as well. And here goes Dizon. Dizon's going to get
Now
now
Ronnie's
launch.
going, yeah.
There's no one in front of him. There's just one player left alive on Diesel, and that's going to be a point for Houston Heat to tie things up.
Well, they needed that after that first point. They needed kind of a slower, smart point that they could kind of dominate the whole way through.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of slow, smart, quote-unquote points out here. So
Well,
far
it's
this
paintball,
weekend.
so you're not going to see a ton of smart points.
Yeah, it's been more like, all right, let's just push aggressively as we possibly can.
I mean,
No,
that
that's-
was still a good point for Diesel, though, too.
Yeah,
You know,
no, for
even though
sure.
it was a
They were
slow
in it the
play.
whole time.
Yeah.
Right to the very end, they were in it the whole time.
Yeah, not a terrible. I mean, obviously the first point was an incredibly good look for Diesel, but that was not a bad look either. He just outplayed him, and they lost a couple gunfights when the body counts was close. So now,
Go ahead, sorry.
I was just saying, now it's up to NRG Elite. Try to do the same thing to the MLKings.
I want to see Diesel play this side again and see if they can get those early Gs again. If this side's they figured something out that no one else has figured out on the side.
So let's see. It looks like a different line. This is the boom line.
Here comes the boom.
That they're sending out here for
10 seconds.
NRG Elite. Again, such a stacked roster. So, I mean, they just have so many bodies. But it's kind of a mixture of some Carolina guys. You got the boom guys, Wisconsin.
They get around.
Green.
Go MLKings, Snake on the break again. NRG Snake on the break. NRG guys going forward. MLKings loses one player in the tower. Snake guys get checked, loses the second guy in the tower.
Oh,
Yeah, Paya taking the walk too. So,
Yeah, just one player over here now on MLKings. He's the Snake guy. He's looking inside.
yeah, Kappa's in here in the snake for the MLKings, but he's the only body on this side of the field for the MLKings. NRG Elite, they have two snake side.
Yeah, and they're more aggressive. He's looking for that guy in front of him.
Yep.
He's looking to kill the guy in front of him. Where the MLK guys is just looking to kind of stay alive. Oh!
Yeah, it looks like they traded out. So Caleb Abel getting
Yep.
in there to trade out with Kappas.
But it's a good move. I
Yeah.
mean, now MLKing's got no one on this side of the field. As soon as that guy in the Snake Tower gets in the game, he can go right down this field and win it.
smart trade out.
Yeah. I always want that guy. You know, especially if there's only one guy in front of you, go get him, man. Leave it up to the back guy to not go back to the corner, but to go forward down the Snake. NRG guys communicating well. The home Home guys talking to the snake corner. They get another kill on Dorito side of the field.
MLKings last body left.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, NRG's going to win this point with 4 bodies left alive.
Yeah, we got 2 tie games right now. Starting this set out. Both games tied 1-1, but that was a pretty good look for NRG Elite.
Really good look.
With a different squad, too. So
Yeah.
a different group of guys out there.
Well, and they didn't go super aggressive. They didn't shoot 4 guys on the break. They earned that point.
They have 11 guys on the roster.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty deep.
That's a brave coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're Alan, the owner of NRG Elite, he's very determined to build a winning pro team. He knows, of course, it's going to take time, but that's been the goal since they've been playing and tearing up. And merge with Boom, and they're just going to see who their best guys are. You know,
Yeah.
they're bringing a lot of guys on the squad, and it's kind of getting the Shark Tank and see who's going to be the best killers.
Diesel's coming on the field again to go against Houston Heat. 1-1 match here. Diesel blew him out the first point. He played a slow, methodical, smart point, second point.
Yeah, and we haven't heard slow and methodical much out here.
Especially not, you never really heard about Houston Heat.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you hear about the Aftermath level game, Ryan?
No.
It was 10-8.
Wow.
Lots of points. Referees were passing out.
That's an old school X-ball game.
Yeah, right?
Diesel pushing down the snake here.
And Diesel getting good position here all the way to snake 3. He's going to look inside.
Yeah, Houston Heat isn't that Dorito 3, so Houston Heat took a lot of ground on the Dorito side, and
Diesel just dropped 3 bodies.
Jesus.
Yeah.
They dropped everybody but the 2 guys here in the snake.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben Challenger in the snake. 0-0 looking cross field, but Heat now wait. I was going to say, his life is going to be limited out there because Dizon is just shredding it on the D side.
And I think Ronnie's the one who got the pressure on those first 3 Gs, too. No one was stopping him on that Dorito side of the field.
Yeah, Nico Hyde backing up Ronnie Dizon. And now Dizon is just trying to fight to get a shot on Roberts. And yeah, that's going to do it. So 2 solid points here for Houston Heat. 1 slow, 1 fast.
That's a
Take
rough
a
one
lead.
for Diesel, too.
You
They lost 2 back players.
You can't lose
like,
2 or 3 guys in a group like
hand
that.
in hand.
That's when you get shot. You're like, we're still in this game. And you look and you're like, oh, man, 2 of my buddies are walking out with me. I definitely shouldn't have died.
Tricky layout, though, because you could say the same thing about the front guys.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you lose both your front guys. Like, well, if you don't have any offense, you're not going to win. You can't get trapped in those back spots. You lose the back guys, then they don't have anyone to protect
So
you.
what you're saying is don't lose anybody.
Yeah, I'm just saying basically, like, don't die.
Don't
period.
die, bro.
You need 5-on-5 or
That
5-on-4.
Yeah,
every
that goes
single
back to the first
single
point of Rich's strategy, to shoot the 2 on the break every time, shoot the 3rd guy in the first 5 seconds.
Wouldn't that be
way easier?
Yeah. You should be coaching more.
Every team should have 5 threes on it. They just sit at home and they just wamble you to get outside. I played in Europe 3 years ago with Infamous, and we were playing against the German team, and that's what they did. They have 5 guys at home, just getting 2 or 3 Gs at every break.
Yeah, definitely the biggest gift you can give to your front player is shooting the guy right in front.
Yes, sir.
So
MLKings snake again on the break.
Yeah, MLKings.
He's diving in way back there, too.
Yeah, I know. And he's not super fast, but he's not. I don't see any paint here.
Yeah.
He's throwing the changeup.
He's got that Rich Telfer speed.
Yeah.
Again, the energy guy, though, is coming right down the tape to get him.
But Kappas has been in here pretty much every single point. Now, Paya makes a move across, but he's probably going to get shot unless he can tuck in.
He's tucking it. Gets that
he got
foot
shot in the foot.
He's tucking in, and now Caleb Abel.
That's a penalty. If he's going to get caught, she got a penalty on that. He got shot in the foot and then shot the energy guy.
He also put his hand up and then
he
put it
started
back
playing
down.
again.
Well, Kappas has had enough of that, so he just runs him down.
All right, there you go.
And then Caleb Abel's going to be given a little piece of his mind to.
Abel's got a good point, but it's.
Oh, he got him.
So Cap's trying to get that crossfield shot here.
It looked like he got him in the pack, but.
NRG Elite with that 1 body now pushing on the D side of the field. The refs in there checking him out. Yeah, I think he's going to get him. So nice crossfield shot from Kappas.
Yeah.
And then they filter another body in on that D side as well. So now into D3 here for NRG Elite.
He's putting pressure across on Kappas.
Padilla behind Kappas, but he's all the way back at Snake 1. But that's a good spot to be in.
Yeah, they're definitely in the driver's seat here. It's going to be up to Kappas to kind of like get that last body or the Dorito side to wake up for the Kings and get moving.
Well, either guy needs to die, right? Either this tower or that Dorito for him to go through that tape. And I think he's in a position now where he should be able to shoot that Dorito. He's communicating well to his back guys. They've got a 1-body advantage here.
Just going to say, now this is when Kappas needs to start talking to Padilla. Padilla needs to start talking to Kappas, and they need to start putting it together.
This is where Harrison Fry can turn around and talk to the guy behind him for a couple seconds.
Yeah, different situation. Yeah, Kappas also needs to not get a little greedy or impatient here. He needs to calm down, relax. There's a ton of time left.
Yeah, he doesn't want to look inside too much and get caught by that Dorito either. He's got to focus either on the Dorito or the Snake Tower.
So the Kings just made a move from Dorito 1 all the way up to the 3, so they're starting to get their legs under them on the Dorito side too.
It's a 3-on-3 though, right? Am I missing another body for MLKings?
I don't see anyone in the back left.
It's interesting.
Well,
just that it's a 3-on-3 and the MLKings are pushing so much.
3 bodies on our screen right now. That's for NRG Elite. So
Cap is trying to make something happen here in the snake. He's pushing up.
I really like how he's playing so far, man.
Smart.
Yeah, he's been in there every single point.
And it's a tie game, so you can't really afford to make a mistake. It's 3-on-3 in a tie game. It doesn't get much tighter than that. Oh, and he shoots back and gets that Dorito 3 shot.
Oh, but a
no.
penalty is assessed on the MLKings.
He got another kill at home. He got another kill at home.
So it's a 1-on-2 now. As two
Now he's
bodies-
got to play smart.
So it was a 4-on-3. Now it's a 1-on-2.
Oh,
Still in favor
got him.
of MLKings.
Cavs played great in that snake. Great job. 2 MLKings left to finish that game. It was a 3-on-3. NRG was completely defensive, just kind of sitting back and playing D-ball.
That was a 4-on-3.
A 4-on-3,
The
okay.
MLKings had the
Yeah.
corner
So that was the
and
guy we
Dorito 3,
missed,
and
okay.
then he got a 1-for-1 out of the corner.
And that pulled off their entire D side, which really put the pressure on
Yeah.
Kappas. But that's immediately when he started getting those
Yeah,
kills.
put him in a 3-on-2, and they battled back from the 3-on-2 to win because
Yeah.
NRG didn't drop the hammer. You don't blame up by 1 point. Just go ahead and ring that buzzer.
Toe.
Yeah, so but still a good look from Kappas, and even
great.
with the penalty, a good look for the MLK.
Yeah.
What did he get, 2 or 3 kills there? At
Yeah.
least 2,
Yeah.
and they were the crucial kills.
Yeah, I think he might have got 3.
We got at least 3 because he shot the guy in the pack on
Yep.
the Doritos,
Yep.
he shot the home, and they shot the back left filling out.
Yep.
So there's 3 right there.
Yeah, and Padilla did a good job behind him.
And he bunkered the snake guy.
Yep.
Yeah, so
And
my
he had-
4-4. Yeah, 4
And he had one guy behind him in that snake without that penalty. If he'd have risked it, caught somebody, they had another guy to fill that spot where NRG only had the one guy attacking the snake.
So let's see who Heat sends out for this next one, because they have been spinning tons of different guys out there, as Coach Randy Smith's trying to figure out, does he want to continue to run 2 lines when they get to Sunday?
So how many are rostered on Heat to give people an idea on how deep these rosters go?
I think Heat has 10.
Yeah, 10. Most teams are somewhere in that 9 to 11 number.
Mm-hmm.
10 seems like the winning number. Some teams 8, a little bit low.
Yeah.
Oh, Diesel got a good start over there.
Yeah,
Take
10.
Dorito 3 on the break. It looks like he got in there. No referee's pulling. Got shot. One body. Get.
Heat's still doubling up that back center, but now going to get Devin Stewart out, and he's going to move towards the D side. Ryan Smith still in that back center. He's gunning up, trying to keep bodies out of that snake. No one in the snake for either squad. Slight 1-point lead here for Houston Heat. Ton of time left to go.
Yeah.
10:41 on the clock.
Houston Heat releases up to the center brick. Oh, Ronnie Dizon going to that Dorito 3. Now the Dorito 4. Man, if you don't stop Ronnie over there, he does damage. He gets up, wraps up with a lot of pressure on those center guys. Gets a kill on that center can. Only 2 players left alive for Diesel now. 4 players left alive for Houston Heat. 5 players left alive for Houston Heat.
Yeah, and Houston Heat, well, it looks like Nico
Yeah.
getting checked out, but he's good to go, and looks like
Ronnie might have just got shot. Referee's checking him pretty closely. Nope, he's alive. 2-on-5 situation for Diesel here.
I do like the combo of Ronnie Dizon and Nico Hyde playing together at the same time.
Yeah.
Typically, they play the same position historically for Heat, but
It allows one of them to play kind of defensively and one of them to play offensively.
well, then now Nico with a big bite crossed the 50, but he ends up getting taken out.
While the Diesel loses their 4th player, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a 4-on-1 Houston Heat.
Yeah, and I
Kind of academic.
I understand that move that Nico made there. I mean,
Yeah.
they have 5 bodies alive. They're really whittling him down. He wanted to take a little bit of a risk.
Everybody wants to go shoot
It
anybody.
didn't cost him.
Yeah.
So another point now for Houston Heat. AC Diesel gonna have to try to figure it out. They are definitely getting beat on the aggression. They're getting shot off the break. Houston Heat starting to look like Houston Heat right now.
I mean, Houston Heat arguably probably one of the most dynamic and successful teams in the last couple of years.
Yeah. And now MLKings coming out. This game brought to you by MacDev. So they're shooting your new guns, right, Ryan?
Yeah, the MLKings are shooting our new XTSs. They are an update to our Prime engine, new ergonomics, new grips. We have the new Shift 3 barrel kit on it, new board programming, new solenoid. So a lot of kind of just general upgrades to an already really reliable engine we had going through last year.
Made a good gun even better.
That's the plan.
Well, yeah, I talked to Charlie Givens actually and a couple other guys over there, and he was showing me his gun, but he was speaking very highly of it, and there were no cameras there at the time. It was just
Snake
me
on the
and
break
him.
again from MLKings. Has not been shot yet on the break.
That's always good to know, though. You know, when there's no cameras around, I get honest opinions
Honest
about
opinions.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So Kappas, strange. Kappas is in the snake again here for the MLKings.
Yeah,
He's been there
Lackey's back
every
in
single
too.
point. Yeah, Jared Lackey, always been a fan of Lackey. Played with New York Extreme.
Yeah, me too.
Coming out of the Carolinas, old gridlock player. Looks like a minor penalty assessed on the MLKings. Now, the
Lackey called it earlier that he shot that
the
guy.
MLKings penalty ridden oftentimes, and that's one of the things that they know they need to work on. So if you're an MLKings fan, kind of tough to see him get a penalty here in a situation where they have a 1-point lead.
Yeah, and there's only one player left alive for
Yeah.
MLKings here.
Kappas is gonna eat a lot of paint here.
Yeah, and apparently he must have missed practice because they're not conceding this point.
Well, they're
So,
up. They're up. a
They
point.
think he can pull this 1-on-5 off right now. 1-on-4?
They were wrong.
Yeah, so Kappas getting taken out.
NRG with the win. Figured out they got this point. Gonna saunter down and get that ring.
That's back-to-back minors though for
Yes.
MLKings in both points, so that's always gonna hurt.
Can't afford that.
Yeah, that's been one of their problems, though. So, still, pretty nice. Nice play by Lackey here in the snake.
Yeah, he got that first kill really early in that cake over there. The referee went in, checked him, didn't see it. The other referee went in and was like, "Oh yeah, there's a big hit right there. He's right.
Yeah.
You and your buddy can go talk about it."
I think that was Bowen backing him up. But they have, again, they have the Wisconsin squad. They got the Carolina squad.
Do they cross-pollinate?
Yeah, I don't know yet. That's the thing. And I
Yeah.
don't know if they know
At
yet.
some point they will.
Yeah, and that's when I went and asked him. I'm like, well, you guys going to run starting 5? You're going to rotate everyone? He's like, I think we're, they talked to a couple different guys. I think we're going to rotate at least to start. But it's still such a new squad. I mean, they just loaded up with a bunch of new guys, new pro team, merged with Boom. I mean, it's going to take them some time to figure out who their go-to guys are.
How much
So-
practice do you think they got before this event?
I heard a decent amount of practice.
I would think that.
Allen's a pretty, he's been really trying to give them what they need in order to have their best chance of success. Knows, obviously, that, look, man, it's tough out here. We've been talking about it. It takes a good 2 or 3 years oftentimes to build
aggressive.
a competent team. Yeah, both teams attacking that center, one for Houston Heat, and Fedorov does get that first kill. And then, honestly, 2 bodies come off. Fedorov comes off as well, but they also are going to lose another body. I think that's Sam Monville coming off.
I think Diesel just all fell. They have just back left, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we were watching that chaos in the center, Ryan Moorhead
That's how
and
the games went
Mishka.
earlier.
It looks like the Dorito player has a lid on.
The games are going so fast
Yeah.
earlier, you couldn't keep up with it, man.
There's so much going on across.
Well, Mishka's having a pretty good day today.
Yeah, he's always real solid in the Doritos, man.
Yeah, that was looks like Mishka, Chad Boucher, and so Mishka Kiesnev, Chad Boucher, and Ryan Moorhead out there for Houston Heat. It was a good break for Heat, though, as they sent just Konstantin Fedorov up there. AC Diesel came with 2 bodies, but then kind of came out 2 for 1.
Yep.
Well, Fedorov got the first one, and then the second one went to bunker Fedorov, so Fedorov essentially got both guys.
Yeah, that's best case scenario if you're Heat.
It's got to really suck, though, running and gunning and seeing Fedorov come into your field
You're
of
like,
view, running and gunning on you.
Anybody but that guy.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as the Diesel guy saw him, he dropped his gun and went in right where Fedorov brought his gun up and was like, "I'm making you pay."
Yeah, he's not going to drop his gun.
Yeah.
I don't
Challenge
think that guy
accepted.
ever drops his gun.
Challenge accepted.
So now jumping into this next point here. MLKings, NRG.
A lot of
Kappas
time.
into the snake again.
Both guys, both times, yeah, doing the same thing.
Is that Lackey down there again?
Yep.
No, that's Bowen.
They're going. It seems like they're going back and forth
Yeah.
pretty consistently. Bowen, Lackey, Bowen, Lackey.
I mean, both of them consistently making it that snake 3 and then, putting pressure through the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Lackey's inside in the snake tower.
Yeah, Lackey's at the tower. It looks like for a second he wanted to get across into Snake 1, but Bowen's doing a good job in Snake 3 right now.
Yep. But
Cap-
MLKings have
There
2
you
in
go.
the snake.
Yeah, so Pyre's gotten into snake 1 there. Pyre is like 6'6", and yet he compacts down like a
Yeah.
little slinky.
It isn't like a folding chair.
Yeah, it's crazy.
impressive.
Yeah. Lackey comes over, puts Pie in.
Yeah, Kappas, he's in Snake 3, mirrored up with Bowen. Lackey in there, right behind Bowen, mirrored up with Paya. So good battle going down here on the Snake side.
This might be our first. I don't want to jinx it, but this might be our first long point of the game. 5-on-5. Everyone's in good, similar position.
Yeah, first long point of the day.
Yeah. Here we are at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
We get our first long point of the day.
Here we go. Got some snake movement.
And I think this is probably more like what we're going to see on Sunday. Both teams maybe started kind of in the pocket, a couple quick shifts, double up the snake, one guy in the Dorito, one guy in the center, and then kind of probing and waiting for the other team to make a mistake.
What's seeming to progress on their movement is MLKings lose their first body.
From the Dorito side.
If you notice, they're diving across those back bunkers
Yeah.
so much more than you see in other layouts. They'll run and gun between them, but here they're just trying to make it to that bunker real quick.
And it's Bowen in the snake that I think has got that first kill on the Dorito side.
Yeah, there's no bunker of death. It's bunkers of death.
Yeah.
Everyone's dying from
It's
every different
field of
spot.
death.
Yeah, it's treacherous out there, man. This is a very fun to watch, aggressive,
And as a fan, I
entertaining.
Thank you.
I approve.
I approve. Fan approved. Great battle right here in the snake. 2-on-2. Both guys on the snake are looking inside, but also looking down the tape to try to catch their mirror. Both guys behind are communicating. MLKings lose another player from across the Dorito side of the field.
So no Dorito side for MLKings. They're trying to drop back.
Great
to Phil.
release.
Yep.
Bowen went for the release, saw that he got a kill, released, got his guy.
Cap is begging for the penalty,
Yeah,
not going to get
not
it.
gonna get it.
That was a bad death. The player that died
Lackey?
behind me, yeah. That's not Lackey, is it?
Yeah, that's Lackey.
So
Okay, yeah.
Pyres here in the snake, trying to, last guy left.
Woo!
Just trying to make something happen, 1-on-2.
Yeah, NRG got 2 players left alive. They pulled that out.
Looks like 3.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
3,
The
yeah.
corner player.
Elliot Weaver.
It's so focused on the snake action that I lose all the other players on the D side.
It's hard to see from pretty much any angle on the field. You can't see all the bunkers.
Yeah.
So if you sit on the back, you can't see one side.
I'm
We're
sure on
sitting
the
where we
field,
are,
the same
even
thing.
raised up. You guys are trying to find bodies. And I'm up here. I can't see. Dorito 1. It's shaking. You're like,
You
I
still
think
have
he's-
relatively young eyes.
That's
Well,
relatively.
let's check in with the 4th member of our broadcast team, Lauren Kelly. Looks like we'll get back to Lauren when we can. But Houston Heat coming out to play the next point. AC Diesel, though, have
They
been
gotta be
digging
scratching
themselves
their
a
head.
little bit of a hole right now.
Like, how do we win that first point? Let's do that again.
Yeah, right. It was so easy in that first point.
Is
Should've-
everyone doing what they're supposed to do? Because I'm doing what I'm supposed
Yeah,
to
the
do.
game plan worked perfectly in that first point. Can we go back to that one?
Here we go, Houston Heat, Diesel.
Yeah, it's been 4 unanswered points for Houston Heat so far here.
9 minutes left, lots of time left, but Diesel's got to start figuring something out. Houston Heat takes that center brick.
Well, Diesel takes the break, the snake on the break. Oh, here they go. Whoa, big move through the middle for Heat to their rocket. Oh,
Yeah.
nice, catches him.
Hard to stay alive there. Is that Fedorov? Oh, another Heat player taking. I think Chad's getting shot out of the back. Only 3 Houston players left alive.
Yeah, body walking off right now for Diesel, though. Roberts is up
4-on-3.
on his feet looking for it. Roberts had some really nice moves out here in that first game. So Roberts is going to hit the deck and crawl up on the snake. Body drops behind him, though.
That's Ronnie Dizon again on the drill side of the field. 3-on-3.
Yeah, Ryan Dizon looking pretty good again on the D side. Ryan Moorhead is about to run right into Roberts, and then they are going to trade out.
Does he trade? It looked like Moore had missed. It looked like he shot the ground.
Oh, Ryan Moorhead not
Ryan's
able to get a
pissed.
shot in on Nate Roberts.
Oh, come on, Roberts. This is your time to shine.
Roberts could get a
Don't miss it. Oh, he got him. Good job, Roberts.
yeah, easy kill there on Sam Monville.
Only 1 player left, I believe. Ronnie Dizon over there on the drill side of the field.
And then Nate Roberts might be able to get the crossfield shot on Ronnie Dizon.
Ronnie's still being aggressive even though he
course.
knows he's
Yeah.
behind him. That's,
Sometimes that's the way to do it.
yeah. Catch the guy slipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's looking at 3 bodies still.
Yeah.
And these 3 bodies don't have. I mean, they got 8 minutes, but they wanna go get Ronnie.
There he
And
goes.
they got him. Yeah. Great play by Diesel.
Yeah. That was one of the first times we've seen Diesel be aggressive in the snake as well.
I agree.
And it worked out for him.
Yeah.
Just unlucky for Moorhead as he came around. The guy was
Was
right
right
there.
there.
And they've been having a hard time staying alive, obviously.
Yeah.
But aggression is what's working on this field. They think they know that. So, and able to
Hey, they put together
make it work.
2 good points against one of the best teams in the world. So that's a great entry into the pro division, man.
And they're not getting blown out.
No,
2
no.
to 4. I
They
mean,
can still
they're
win this match.
They can still, yeah, win. They're still in it to compete for sure.
Comes the NRG squad with Lackey. See, I think you pitbull Lackey. I think you just send him to go get the first MLK guy out, and you follow him up with a couple bodies.
Yeah, but they're going to run all these different guys.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
They,
they
they
got
kinda-
it.
they
They
got to
have
find
to.
out who their guys are.
Yeah.
11, 12 guys on this team. So So, and then I'm wondering, like you said, are they going to start mixing up those different, the guys that are from Carolinas, guys from Wisconsin? I mean, those Boom guys have been playing together for a long time, and it's slowly but surely been getting better and better.
Yeah, when it comes down to it, you want the 5 best guys that play together, and it's not always the 5 best guys who play those positions, So it's tough for a coach because you want whoever plays the spot best, but not if he doesn't play well with one of the other guys or if the chemistry's just not there.
Yeah, so just both teams out there ready to go. MLKings going to be in the red side. NRG Elite on the blue side. And again, these teams always switch sides. When points are won, they'll stay. If we have no point, they'll stay on that side. But I like what we're seeing out of the Snake side from MLKings. Pushing the issue.
They're getting the most and giving the least. They have one guy, and he's making it every game. He's almost always shooting someone. He's never dying early, allowing the other team to go through. Yeah. And they're only giving him one guy. He doesn't have 2 guys behind him, so he's doing really well.
Even when they gave him 2 guys, they both died.
That's why they took him away.
Yeah.
Man. If you're just going to waste those 2 dudes, then we're just going to not give you anybody.
Yeah. I think if they could just get it together with a little more support for him and a little more confidence so they can send him down, then he's really get more of a body count.
Yeah.
All right, jumping into this next one here.
Looks like a 2.
There he goes. Hey, he got hit in the head on that one. He got shot before he even got to that tower, so they were gunning on it pretty hard.
But now MLKings are really in a tough spot because if they can't get that guy out of the tower there next to the snake, then they NRG getting a minor and lose one of the break. 3 down now for NRG. Only 2 players left alive.
Big break here for MLKings. Down by 1 point.
Thank you.
Now 6 minutes left alive here.
Big fill for NRG.
Yeah, great fill.
That was
2
smart.
players left alive. Now you should get out to that snake corner if you can.
Yeah, now here comes MLKings crawling up with Dia this time.
Yeah, is it 3 MLKings or 4? I see 3. I see Dorito corner.
4.
Oh,
they have 4. D1 back corner. Pi just died, so now 3.
He just got called on a rub, I think, on his hopper.
He did too.
Oh, that's rough.
He was looking at his pack, but it's that rub on his hopper.
But MLKings again in really good field position here.
NRG filled that corner.
Dia.
Great fill in that corner.
Yeah, that corner is pretty crucial because of how powerful the snake side is.
And again, the snake guy for MLKings,
he's just trying to figure it out.
A different guy, but he's just playing. He got in there. He's staying alive. He's playing smart. He's just making sure the other team doesn't beat him down the snake.
Well, Padilla's looking for a crossfield shot, but he could hit the deck and crawl farther up.
Yes.
It's that back corner bunker. He does have to worry once he gets past this next spot.
Well, the move actually, Matt, is to go highway, and then you use those towers to block out that corner, and you come into this.
If he knows where everybody is.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's trying to figure out right now. Because as we well know, it's hard enough to figure out where everyone is while the chaos is going down up here.
With nobody shooting at
Yeah,
us.
with no one shooting at you. When you've got your face in the dirt and people shooting at you, even harder.
So MLKings trying to close it down. Padilla moving to their end of the snake, and then they also have control of Dorito 4 on the far side.
Yep.
Just trying to dig out these corners.
Yeah, if he just jumps over that, goes highway, and just uses that bunker, that tower bunker there to blind out the back left, he can kill that guy.
Yeah, but another little bit of a longer point here.
Yeah.
Padilla's looking for it. It's all the way onto NRG Elite side of the field. And then now he's going to launch, and he's going to get one.
Wow.
Oh, not able to stay alive. He got the first guy, though.
Yep, the other corner guy gets clipped as well.
And because he got that first guy clean, that's a great move. Because even if he loses his guys in a 2-on-1, you still expect him to win that game. Good move. If he got caught, not good move.
To tie it up.
Yeah, this is a great match, man.
Yeah, clutch move at the right time. Yeah, he did all the work.
Yeah.
Dia got into the snake, played smart, didn't overbattle, didn't recklessly engage, started to put the variables together, picked the right time to make the move. Time was starting to tick off the clock, and it was up to the MLKings to try to make something happen. So it looks like they were going to let a little more time burn off that clock before they hit the buzzer.
I feel like the MLKings are winning the snake battle here.
Yeah, for sure.
And
well, that 1-for-1 really hurt NRG too.
Yeah.
So that wiped out their whole snake side.
Yeah.
The back center guy made a super smart move to fill.
But the MLKings have had 2 points doing that.
True.
Well, let's try check in with Lauren Kelly.
Thanks. That was a crucial last point for AC Diesel to win. They didn't want to let Heat get up 4 points on them. They said it really came down to their breakout. As long as they don't allow Heat to win the breakout and they can get into their spots, they think that they can come out here and get another point to try to close up this point spread.
Well, just the fact that they're hanging right now with Houston Heat is pretty awesome, considering this is their first day as professional paintball players.
Absolutely.
First day on this team.
First day on the job.
Because there's a lot of guys on that roster that have played on other squads over the years. So, but no, it's, but yes, Lauren is correct. Controlling the breakout is absolutely fundamentally crucial in all paintball tournaments. But this layout, because it's been such a crazy bloodbath off the break, see if they can do it here. And there goes Houston Heat. We're following them on the run out to the back corner bunker. That's Ryan. He's able to make it clean.
Alive, both sides.
Yeah, Diesel's in the pocket. Houston Heat risks one to the snake corner, so Houston Heat maybe with a slight advantage here. Mark Johnson filling up the center wing there.
Chad George going to fill out to get out with Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Caught that one. Diesel is the first player there in the snake tower.
Yeah, that's a pretty crucial kill, too. There's no one on the snake side at all. No one in the back, no one at the tower. I mean, they're in the center in the pocket, and up the field slightly.
I think he just got up to D3, and if he did, he's going to start getting those kills on the inside again.
He just went to D3 now.
D3, yep. Yeah. Now Diesel's got to watch out. When Clint Johnson gets caught, and someone else gets caught over there to D-side, 2 walking out.
That's 3 down for Diesel now.
Yeah, only 2 players left alive. One in the Dorito corner, one in that center wing. Who's over to the center can. That's Mark Johnson, I think. Houston Heat with 3 guys over here on the snake. No one keeping going in it, but there's really no need.
Well, and also with 7 minutes left on the clock and a 2-point lead, if I'm Houston Heat, ideally you would like to win this point and burn 3 minutes off the clock.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Unless you feel like you can get some margin.
Yeah, but they have a huge margin from the beatdown they put on Uprising already. So any sort of win here is a good one.
It's a good one, yeah.
And
He's
it looks
take that one.
pretty easily
Looks
easy
like
work.
Smith gets the last couple kills. Diesel looks a little bit deflated walking back to the pits. Their heads are down. They're kind of dragging their feet a little bit.
And that is not what you want to see out of a young team.
And you have to expect when you play your first big team that, hey, man, it's going to be rough. It's going to be hard. But the way we know that we're a strong team is no matter what happens, we're not going to get down on ourselves. We're going to believe in ourselves. We're going to believe in this program. And we might lose, but they're never going to knock us down.
Yeah, it's one thing to make mistakes on the field, but to see somebody get mentally defeated, I'm not saying they're there yet. But I do agree with you that they are starting to do the slow, long walk off the field, the slumped shoulders, the frustrated, 1,000-yard stare.
Throwing pods.
Well, some of the guys on Diesel are, really new to the pro leagues. Diesel did an open tryout. So if you think you're good enough to play in pro paintball, you could have shown up to their tryout and proved it, and you would be playing out here right now.
Yeah, but
that's not really common in the pro leagues.
And it's not as easy as you probably think it is.
It's definitely not.
Yeah, the Ironman picked up, we'll see the Ironman this afternoon. The Ironman picked up a 17-year-old kid at an open tryout. And so, yeah, it's definitely possible. But, man, when you look at the names, though, on AC Diesel, Austin Beatty, he's a success story from the Combine. He plays on Team USA.
Yep.
Only 19. Ben Challenger we've seen around before. Mark Johnson, of course, he's been around forever. Cam McCarty, we've seen him out there. Clint Johnson, he's the baller. Nathan Robert used to play for AC Dallas. Sean Salcedo, we've seen a lot of these guys out here
They've
before.
been mixing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not fresh faces because they're out there cutting their teeth before they even go to that tryout.
And definitely the word around the campfire as we start watching this next battle here is that out of all of the new teams, the consensus from talking to everyone behind the scenes was that everyone thought AC Diesel would probably be the best of the new teams. That obviously remains to be seen. They looked great against DMG in their first match.
Kings lose their first body on the right.
So they were looking at the battle over the shoulders. NRG elite here, snake side, good position. Snake 3 in the back corner bunker. That's a pretty crucial spot back there. Hard to get to.
That's the first point that MLKings didn't take the snake on the break.
I know he went snake corner. I don't understand it. He's been doing so well.
He got shot one time.
He got shot one time. That's it. Maybe he's tired.
He could be
He's
tired.
Like, hey, man, I've been running a lot. Why don't you give me a break?
He's in that corner, but he's looking inside.
Yeah, NRG elite player going forward. He
Crawling
already got one kill across the field in the Dorito.
Yep.
Now he's going forward to see. Oh, they filled that Dorito. Let's see if he looks for it again. He does.
That's Caleb Abel here.
Caleb Abel playing well. Put pressure on that Dorito, put pressure on the home. Already got one kill. I'd like to see the guys behind him yelling and shooting their guns a little bit more, supporting him a little bit more. No one looking at him over here on the snake side.
Yeah, and they have 3 bodies on the snake side now, so.
Oh, Padilla sees him.
Padilla sees him now, yeah. But he doesn't say.
I don't think he said anything.
Anybody. Yeah, like, hey man, just so you know, there's a guy in our snake.
Our snake, yeah.
It's kind of a bad thing. They're trying to bounce paint in on from the back. You see the brick behind him's getting riddled by that Dorito.
Really, from Padilla, that's what I was about to say. Is for him to take him down is going to be real easy. Yep.
Oh, but
Padilla missed him.
Padilla missed him. Abel spins around. We'll see if a penalty is going to be assessed here. Well, this is if they do throw a penalty and it's a major, this is one they're going to have to go back and watch. Because I just watched that happen and I could not. I think Padilla missed him too. But looks like Padilla's going to get the better of that call.
Wow.
Again, that was a bang-bang play if you ever seen one, but Padilla definitely getting...
2 professional gunslingers 2 feet away from each other, and they both missed each other.
Right. We saw that with Moorhead, one of the best
it's-
gunfighters out here.
Yeah.
It's not as
He
easy as
missed.
it looks on TV.
Yeah.
Why don't you just crawl down the field and shoot everybody?
Because this snake side, you lose guys so
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah. Well, and there could be a guy 2 feet away from you at all times.
The thing, too, is launching from that snake 1 to their snake 3, there's really no one that can catch you if you're running low.
Yeah, no.
So you're going to take them clean.
Yeah. And it's really hard to lose him in there. Is he inside? Is
Yep.
he outside? Is he crawling the gap? Does he go back to the wing?
Oh, it looks like he got him on the arm.
Yeah, Buffton gonna get
Center
immediate
referee
check.
called it clean, but the other referee's checking him.
Oh,
yeah,
that
bounced
was-
him.
Yeah, looks like he's good.
Lucky.
Yeah, lucky bounce. So Energy with a snake corner, snake 3 here, Dorito 1, MLKings with snake 3 or snake 4, back center, snake corner, and I believe Dorito 1. MLKings with one body advantage
yeah,
here.
another longer point.
But he is working on that cross Dorito.
Pyre's coming across, going that snake 1 again.
Yeah. And I like that. I like Paya right behind him, right behind Padilla, because he can just kind of graze the top of all these guys, keep their heads down, and let Padilla have some work without worrying about getting run.
Dude, he unfolds the ladder. He can just look down on the whole field.
Only a minute left to go here, as the body is about as comes off for MLKings.
Yeah,
but
MLKings only have 3 alive, and they're all 3 on the snake side. If Energy can figure that out and go to work down that Dorito side of the field, they have an opportunity. There goes Energy down the Dorito side and the center at the same time. Padilla gets
and
eliminated.
Padilla, yeah, Padilla. So Paya's still alive, but it's not looking good here. Is I think they might have enough time to be able to put this win on the board here. Energy Elite might be getting their first win as professionals in their first game.
Yeah, neither one of the 3 MLK players ever looked Dorito side. All 3 of them were 100% focused on the snake the whole time. Didn't see either one of the guys going down the Dorito side. They've got to play the whole field.
That may be one of those things when they have success on the snake side, they keep
They
wanting
get
to push,
so focused on it, yeah.
and,
It's
you
like
know.
when you hit somebody really good, you're like, oh, I can knock this dude out. You just keep trying to knock him out instead of trying to work for it.
Well, thumbs up from the ref. Point is good, and Energy Elite squeaking that victory
Yeah,
here.
hey, it's
the
not pretty, but
closing
it's working.
seconds.
AC Diesel has plenty of time on the clock to try to get some points here against Heat, but they seem pretty defeated in their pits. They said at this point they just feel like they're failing each other. They're dying out of their spots. They're not communicating to figure out where the paint is coming from Heat's side of the field. It also appears that Ben Challenger may be injured. He is icing his knee right now and seems like he's in a lot of pain. I'm not sure if it's an injury that's going to keep him out all weekend, but I'll keep you updated.
Yeah, thanks, Lauren.
That's bad to hear.
Yeah, that's not good to hear. Injury and frustration.
The injury is the injury, right? That's going to happen. That's not going to happen. But a team going out playing their second match and already being down,
Yeah,
you got to
that's
have
rough.
thicker skin than that if you want to be a top pro team.
I mean, they're still coming aggressive. Makes a snake on the break.
Yeah.
They get a kill on the break.
Yeah, they get one. And
There you go. Come on,
the
baby.
second one's getting checked. The referee's on the radio. If he gets pulled, that means it's going to be a penalty. Diesel's attacking now. 2 on the snake, 1 in the center wing. Houston Heat down 1 body here. Diesel has best field position in this, that they've had so far.
And snake players coming down.
Yep, this is what we want to see. Now from there, he can shoot across and put some heat on that Dorito 1.
The home and the Dorito 1 know he's there.
Yeah.
But
And so does his tower, apparently.
yeah.
Apparently everybody knows he's there because
They
there's
got
3
3
guns
guns.
on him. The only guy not shooting at him is the other guy at home that can't see him. Which is good. It takes a lot of pressure off everyone else on the field.
Yeah, if they can get
They
moving
need
on
to
the
do something
Doritos.
with that lack of
Yeah.
pressure.
He's
I like
playing
that.
mellow. He's being smart in the snake.
Yeah, Clint Johnson now is going down the snake and looking for different angles.
There we go.
Instead of just standing back. Another
He
guy
drops
walks
the
up.
only guy that was looking at Doritos got
Yeah.
shot.
And you can't keep 2 guys at
Big
home
move
forever.
down those
Wow.
Doritos from Heat.
He got caught
And
and
gets
probably
caught.
got somebody first.
He did get the Dorito
Yep.
3 guy.
So
Yep.
it's a 3-on-2 now, right? Diesel with advantage. A 4-on-2 Diesel advantage.
Yeah, so Diesel.
Chad George here in the tower.
5:27 left to go. They have a little bit of time to work with, but down by 3. This could be a big point if they can pull this one off.
Houston Heat with just 2. Chad George and the snake looking inside. I think it's Smith in the center can looking snake side.
Yeah, Houston Heat just holding on for dear life right
Yeah.
now. The pinch, feeling the pinch.
Oh.
Got another kill.
And they get a crucial kill. That's what they need. They need somebody to make a mistake on AC Diesel. A mistake was made, but they still are feeling the pinch, just tucked into their spots as tight as they possibly can get.
And you always hear guys yelling, cross it up in this situation. What you can see Houston Heat doing is they are crossing up, but they're both going in and out, in and out, in and out. So effectively, they're playing both sides of the bunker.
There goes Chad
Oh.
George.
Oh,
Chad
he gets
George
him in the harness going out there. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Chad George
Wow.
making the move out.
Great move by Chad George. Down on, oh, he does get him. 2-on-2 now.
Massive move by Chad
Wow.
George.
Diesel needs to do some closing drills. They should have easily won this game with a 4-on-2. They should not allow Chad George to fill that corner, and they certainly shouldn't have lost 2 bodies in one-on-one situations with a 4-on-2.
Yeah, so they still have good field position on the center, but man, what an amazing job by Ryan Smith and Chad George to hold the line here for Houston Heat. Burn precious seconds off this clock. Only 4:20 left to go, and Diesel's still down by 3.
And honestly, that's what the top pro guys do. They don't do anything super special, except for they never make mistakes. They never give you that super sloppy, easy kill.
Or they make mistakes very infrequently.
Yeah. Or their mistakes are so small.
But it's the timing.
Yeah.
You know, look at the timing of Chad George to fill out exactly when he needed to get the kill.
He got him.
And now
Smith is eliminated.
Yeah, but they still have to try to find a way to work Chad George out. But most importantly, with the 3-point lead, he did what they needed to do to burn a little bit of time off his clock in a really bad position.
Yeah, and Chad George can win a 2-on-1.
I was just saying,
but we need the other Diesel player here to get in the game. He's just kind of.
Clint Johnson's playing 1-on-1 right now. You don't want to play 1-on-1 with Chad George.
So this is what happened earlier in this point is when Diesel had the chance to push down the Doritos, they stayed in the middle.
That guy should just be working towards that Dorito corner right now. The second player for Diesel should be working towards that Dorito corner, talking to Clint Johnson. Oh, and the second guy does get Chad George finally.
There you go.
But they did not work together well there. They made it as hard as possible. They lined up for Chad George.
Well, and now a 2-point spread with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left, so Diesel still definitely has a chance in this one.
Yeah.
Well,
and
the nice thing is they don't have a lot of time left. They have to be somewhat aggressive on the breakouts. They have to kind of go because they don't have a ton of time. So hopefully they get a breakout like they did the second point, shoot 3 guys on the break, and get right back in this game.
And as we know, luck and making your shots is important. Skill is obviously super crucial too, but if they get maybe a penalty on Heat, I mean, when it's that close, 2-point spread, never really know what's going to happen out here. So that was a solid point from AC Diesel, and I'm really glad from a mental standpoint that they didn't just crumble and allow Heat to start walking over.
I was mad at myself when I said that, and then when I heard Lauren say that, I was like, "Damn it!"
Well, you
like,
said it really loud.
I started getting mad. Like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You're losing your second match. You're gonna quit now? You worked 20 years to get here, and you're gonna quit now? Cool, man. Thanks, bro. Take your stuff off and leave."
You mercy rolled the first team.
But even with Diesel, like they made mistakes in that point, and they still came back to win it.
Yeah.
So I mean, when they play super clean, they're going to be competitive against some of these top teams.
They're so close. But you can't ever let yourself get down, man. You got to stay positive. You got to stay focused.
So now jump into this 1-point match here. Energy lead with a slight lead. Only 30 seconds to go here. See if MLKings to put something together on the attack.
Shot Energy snake player on the break and makes the snake. That's Coppice again, and he's coming way out. Oh, God. Oh, he got him.
Energy Elite losing a body though, trying to push into the snake.
2 bodies. Coppice did get shot. Looks like from the home player.
Oh, Energy Elite just trying to hold the
10
line.
seconds.
Yep, they got it. Only 10 seconds left. They just lost that guy. Don't get a penalty. There you go. And they're pushing down the drill side at the same time.
They get a big run.
Might be able to put another point on the board. Maybe if he has enough time.
1.
He's
You
gonna
got
be
it.
able to
You
get
got it. They got it. Give him another point. Good job, Energy Elite, for your first professional win.
Yeah, I mean,
congratulations, guys.
Yeah, I thought the game was already over, but with the 30 seconds left, they still found a way to put up. This field plays fast, man, and
I like it.
Real fast.
Yeah, and that D side, there's lots of aggressive options over there when the gun shift, as we were talking about before.
You really need to play both tapes on this field. You have to have at least 1 or 2 guys that are watching both tapes, because if you drop either tape and you don't make that adjustment, you're going to lose that point.
Let's check out this replay here. You can see the body streaking down there from Energy Elite while MLKings were focused on trying to push through that center, and those last couple bodies in the back. Just heads up play here by Energy Elite.
It was smart Energy. He didn't want to go. You know how some of the guys get distracted, like, I'm going to get the last kill. No, he stayed on point.
Focus on the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hit the buzzer with maybe a second left.
Yeah.
That's the difference between team paintball and individual paintball.
Absolutely.
You're not playing for your glory. You're playing for the win of the team. Diesel, like to see something big here. I like Houston Heat. Like watching them play aggressively and fast, but Diesel's a kind of a question mark. It's going to be interesting watching them develop over the next season or 2.
Yeah, lots of experience and talent on that squad. They earn the right to be here.
And if I ever coach those guys, I'm going to make them skip into the pit. So there's never a question that they got happiness in their heart.
High fives, no low fives.
They're not dragging anything in.
Yeah, so
20 seconds.
20 seconds to go before the start of this next point.
Ten seconds.
So here we go, Houston Heat.
Houston Heat looks like they're going to go 2-1-2. Ryan Moorhead going Dorito side.
So
they go 1-4-1.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, 2 guns initially off the break on both sides.
Is that running Dizon in the snake that just snapped inside and caught the Diesel player? That was a great shot. They both slid in there. They both made their first snap, and the Diesel guy wore it.
And now Chad George is going to filter out here behind Fedorov.
Nice. Oh, it is Fedorov. Okay.
Yeah, so Fedorov in snake 1 right now for
I
Houston
should have
Heat.
assumed by how quick and how fast that shot was.
And Monville in the back center, but here comes
Oh,
Bush
great
right
fill.
now.
Nice fill from that corner. Who is that?
I can't tell. It's kind of hard to read their jerseys, the black on the green.
Yeah. He's shooting across the little kick. Ooh, Fedorov got caught inside.
Nice.
Yeah, Johnson.
That's what Diesel needs. 3 minutes left in this match. They need 2 points.
We got a 4-on-4 going on.
Yep.
Nate Robertson, Mark Johnson over here.
Nate
For
Roberts,
AC.
that's right.
Yeah,
Nate, yeah.
Nate
Come on, Nate.
Roberts.
Let's get down that snake, Bubba.
2:42 to go. No one in the snake right now as Fedorov taking the walk. And here goes Chad George with that fill out. Does he make it clean? And it looks like he does.
He does, but that's
Oh,
going to kill it for
no.
Diesel. Yeah, Chad George getting to that corner is going to make it really hard for Diesel. And Diesel has 2 players walking out now. 1 left at home, 1 pushing on the Drill side. Drill's player gets eliminated. I believe there's only 1 player left alive for Diesel against 4 Houston Heat players.
Yeah, Roberts just sloppy death though. But hey man, down 2, only a couple minutes left. I can't really start knocking guys for trying to make something happen.
There's the
Absolutely
beginning,
not.
the middle, and the end of the game. They're playing the beginning of the game really, really well. They just need to work on their transition and their closing. Ryan Moorhead with the win there. 2 minutes left in this match, 3 points.
I mean, Diesel was in the driver's seat for
Yeah,
good
they were.
20, 30 seconds there.
Yeah.
And
And but by allowing Chad George to move out to that corner, get a couple quick Gs, get right back in that match, you've got to contain those guys throughout the whole game. You can't just contain them at the beginning of the game. There's got to be someone containing them the whole game, especially if it's Chad George.
It is definitely becoming blatantly apparent how important that back corner bunker is on the snake side.
If you walk, you got shots on everybody there.
Yeah.
The gap from there, you can see a gap from that corner all the way to the Dorito corner, and it's 10 or 15 feet wide.
But that's the gap you have to run through to get out there.
right.
So it is tough to get out there.
Why are you
but
so negative, bro?
I'm just, it's just, that's part of the game
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
But we've been seeing a couple players have some really clutch fills out here on this snake side, and it's not the first guy always. It's that second or third guy that is the guy that's sealing the deal for certain, specific points.
well, we've seen Chad George turn the tide just in this match twice.
Yeah.
All right, let's check in again with Lauren Kelly.
Thanks. I am here with Chris Shear from NRG Elite. Congratulations on that win. Now, that was your guys' debut as a team in this pro bracket. Be honest, going into that match, how are you guys feeling? MLKings has a little bit more experience in the pro bracket than you guys do as a team.
Yep. We came out, we have a mix of older guys and younger guys. Some guys that have a lot more experience. Some guys that played pro last year as well. So we didn't feel, we felt good going into this game. We know that they like to play a little slower game. We practiced hard up until this event. I mean, we played a couple of the pro teams, so I feel like, the younger guys got some experience prior to this. So.
Who are some teams that you played that you feel like you got good looks, especially for this layout, to be prepared?
We played NYX and Level. NYX gave us some better looks. Then yesterday we played Aftermath and Uprising. Uprising was a good one as well. So some good looks from them. They like to run all over the place. So.
You guys got some couple players from Boom. You used to play with Top Gun. But how long have you guys had to play together as a team? Because often that can affect how you do on the field during a tournament.
Yeah, so just the practice, we've had 1 weekend before the 2 practice layout weekends, and then the practice layout weekends. Some of us actually have played together a lot longer. Like Meek, Kyle Bowen, and Jared Lackey are from the same area. We played on Top Gun together, and everyone's just kind of gelled good, though. It's been great.
Well, it's exciting when new teams get to bump up to the pro bracket and kind of have nothing to lose when other teams have a lot to lose. So great job on that first match. Back to you guys.
Yeah, thanks, Lauren. And yes, Chris Sheary's played for the Ironman as well, too. But yeah, that's a great job for them to come out here in their first game. And yeah, they're playing the MLKings, who struggled to put wins on the board last year. But who cares? Any win out here is a win. These are the best 20 teams in the world.
Everybody's ranked higher than you, so any wins against someone you were supposed to lose against. So that's amazing.
Absolutely. And it is interesting that they have that deep of a roster, which can be a good thing, but they got a lot of good play out of a lot of different guys.
Yep.
So now waiting to see if Houston Heat can put the finishing touches on this victory here against AC Diesel, who have been grinding their gears a little bit out here, looking some really phenomenal in certain points and then making these little mistakes that are costing them against our defending world champs. Houston Heat on the right, AC Diesel on the left.
Diesel snake on the break.
Heat loses 2 on the break.
Disastrous break here for Heat.
Here we go.
Yeah, running in and checking out another body too. So they need quick points. They need 3 of them. They might be getting 1 here.
4 on 2. 3 on 2.
Mark Johnson, I think, got bounced. Ron Dizon pushing down those Doritos again.
I don't know. Looked like he got shot when he was sliding in on the
Mark Johnson
loader.
gets shot from Chad
Nope.
George in the corner.
Man,
Keep
Chad
going.
George is
Ronnie
just a
Dizon going forward.
Safety
Oh
valve
my
over here.
God.
Oh, look at this though. Nate Roberts trying to beg for a spin, and he's
Oh.
gonna get it. He's gonna get the penalty. The penalty assessed. Looks like
Against Nate.
Stop.
Well, it wasn't
Before
under.
Nate.
It wasn't under 60 seconds, so that's not an immediate swing point.
I think the penalty's against Nate, though.
You think the penalty is against Nate?
I mean, looked like it. Ryan wasn't arguing or talking about it. He's like, white waving his guys off the field, so it seems like they're not too concerned about it.
Well, we'll have to wait for the ruling. Maybe Lauren can get us some info,
Of course,
but
it's a 3-point match with a minute 30 left, so it's not going to affect Ryan regardless.
yeah, that's. I think that's even if the penalty was against Heat. If I was Ryan, I'd still be doing the same thing. Well, let's get a look here at this replay. So there's Chad George back corner bunker. Roberts, yeah, launched right there. It's tough from that angle to see. Yeah, Nate's begging for it. Chad's just putting his hands up. He knows they have a pretty decent lead with considering the time. There goes the penalty. Chad's still like, it wasn't me.
It definitely. I
Nate's
don't
like,
know what
no,
happened,
it was
but
you.
definitely
It was
wasn't
him.
me.
That's on them for sure. Yeah, tough to tell from that specific replay who got that major penalty.
Well, it's tough for us to tell, but the referees are also down there talking about
Yeah,
it.
the referees are a little huddle going on here.
Meetings about meetings.
Two separate referee huddles are going on.
That's trouble.
So it looks like Lauren does have an update for us. Lauren, what do you got?
We are in the booth reviewing that penalty, but the information I'm getting is that it will be on AC Diesel. So it looks like it happened on the snake side as he was running down that snake side. We are confirming that, though, and I'll let you know.
So maybe the guy in the corner got a shot in on him before he bunker Chad.
Yeah, that might have been it.
Because the
I
ref,
mean, it was a
the
run.
ref that called it was behind him, so that would be he'd be in position to see that.
Was Ronnie still alive?
Yeah, Ronnie was still alive
Yeah,
up
so
in these
maybe-
Doritos,
Yeah,
shooting
might
back
have been
at him.
Ronnie. Crossfield.
Yeah.
That's, tough for
If
Diesel.
you ask Ronnie, he would tell you it was definitely Ronnie.
Yeah, that's my kill.
Oh, I definitely shot him.
Yeah, which means
Was
that,
it in the pack? Leg? No, leg. Yeah, I shot him in the leg.
which means that
Ace.
yeah, I mean that looks yes. So they are going to give the point to Heat. It looks like potentially.
And maybe Diesel will start with 4.
Yeah, I mean at this point in time, that's essentially just going to give the win to Heat.
Academic.
Yeah. Okay, so let's check in again with Lauren. Looks like she's got complete confirmation for us.
Yeah, as you guys saw, that point is going to go to Houston Heat, and actually going into the next point, AC Diesel is going to start down 2 bodies.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, this game's
Tough
over.
pill to swallow.
If you want to refresh your beverage for
Guys,
this next set, now
we're
would be the
we're
time.
gonna go grab lunch. We're gonna go grab lunch. Just commentate the rest of this game yourself.
Yeah, so now, there's a good replay. So you can tell right there, he gets hit in the leg. So that's a good call for the ref. Yeah, you can see that hit on his right leg, break off right there, and then continues the run. Now, he's not going to stop that run down. I mean, who knows? Maybe the ref will miss that call, but they didn't. So that was a kill crossfield from Ronnie Dizon.
Maybe he thought he slid that hit off.
Yeah.
No one saw it.
Hey, and he definitely tried to sell it.
Oh yeah.
He's like, no, it was Chad. And
Yeah,
Chad
if
just sitting there, his
paintball
hands
doesn't
up
work
like,
out for him, he
"Wasn't
can
me."
act for sure. To Hollywood.
Yeah, he looked like I mean, Nate Roberts has definitely been around the block a bit. He looked like an old salty vet there trying to sell it. It was like Thomas Taylor right there.
You don't know what I've been through. Just give this call to me.
So looks like
3 Diesel
the Heat's
players.
been ready to go this whole time. They're like, yeah,
He's
whatever,
like,
man.
"Come on,
this
man."
game's over.
I want lunch.
Yeah, this will be Heat's second victory as they completely dominated against Uprising in their first match. It was a blowout, 6-0. Uprising got blown out twice today, actually, which was surprising considering how well they played at World Cup. So got blown out by Impact, but they had to play Impact and Heat today.
I was gonna
so
say they were both
Yeah.
tough teams.
not exactly the easiest day for Uprising.
Yeah. You wake up, you look at your schedule, like, ugh, that first game's tough. Oof.
Yeah.
That second game's tough.
It's tough. I mean, taking a loss is one thing, but to go through 2 whole games and play your first day of paintball and not put 1 point on the board, like that's going to be a rough meeting for them this evening.
Yeah.
It's rough because like you can't give them the compliment sandwich. You can't say, hey, this is what we did good, this is what we did bad, this is what we did good. It's just like this is what we did bad,
Yeah.
this was also bad, and then on top was bad as
So
well.
it's an all bad sandwich.
It's all
is what you're
bad
saying.
sandwich, man. Which is what Diesel is facing right here in a 3-on-5 against Houston Heat. Run to the corner shooting, I like it. Mark Johnson right at the gut, I like that too. They lose one.
Marky gets one.
Yep, Marky gets one. Marky gets
Gets
caught.
Mark gets 2.
Yep. Now it's a 3-on-1 though.
Yeah. 3-on-1.
And then Diesel concedes. I feel like Diesel should have probably let that time go so their margin doesn't get any bigger.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Seventh-
shaking my head a little bit here because they have they had a 6-point
Yeah.
plus 6-point margin with the Mercy Rule win over DMG. Conceding that point, they're not going to win this game.
No.
There's no time left.
All you can do is protect margin.
and
this
all
time.
you're doing is just throwing another point to Heat and ruining your
protect
margin.
protect margin, protect margin.
So,
But hey, we talked about as a team they grow, right? And this is part
Yeah.
of the process.
Yeah.
Like, hey, if we're in this situation next time, let's be smart. Let's try to protect our margin.
and if you go to a more experienced team like Infamous, I mean, at one point in time, they were going to run off 2.5 minutes left
Yeah.
because they didn't want it to go past
That's
a
right.
4-point spread. Now, Yosh happened to have a hit on him, which no one knew, and so that completely changed
You
the story of
cannot
that
trust
one.
the Japanese. I'm telling you.
And that one ended up being, and then Infamous started fighting back. So, but now you have AC Diesel conceding a pretty meaningless point here to go and play another point, which just doesn't make much sense because you're just running down that point spread.
Especially not if Lauren's correct and they're kind of down on their, they're feeling kind of bad about themselves. Don't go out and just dig dirt in that wound, man. Take some time to go ahead, protect your margin, and then go home and talk about what you did good, talk about what you did bad, finish with what you did good, play better tomorrow.
Well, the good thing about AC Diesel and their meeting tonight is that they will have that good sandwich. Here's
They
what
will
we did
have the
bad, here's what we
compliment
did
sandwich,
good.
yeah.
So because they did a lot of good today. But yeah, I don't know who's the one that decided to concede that specific point. But margin is, if they go home by 1, because that just obliterates. We'll see how this one goes right here. But they that +6, and now it's just. We're going to beat a dead
I can
horse
tell
here,
you,
but
all
it
the
is
other
so
teams,
crucial.
all the other teams
Point
that win,
spread is so crucial.
Yeah, all the other teams that are going to go 2-2 are really happy that Diesel conceded that point and possibly might go out
Totally.
and lose another point.
Yeah, absolutely. So it looks like Houston Heat's going to be sending out Chad Boucher, Dizon, who's had a pretty good day today, Devin Stewart.
He's real scary over there.
Ryan
on the
Smith's
Doritos.
been looking pretty good today, too.
Yep.
And Nico Hyde.
Yep. No one's been struggling for survivability over there.
Yeah, Houston Heat's been sending a bunch of guys to different spots. Except for about Ronnie's been typically still just playing the one on the D side, but he's been doing very well in that
Diesel
position.
getting snake on the break
Very
again.
well.
Robert's coming off.
Yeah, ducked into that one. Diesel down 1. Slightly better field position.
Yeah, a 5-point spread with 1 minute and 2 seconds left.
They drop another body there. So this, again, is just going to hurt their margin because I'm sure Houston Heat's going to try to win this point. They have a 6-point margin now, so this will be making +1.
Yeah, they'll still be +1. 1 and 1 +1.
I guess they had a little bit to gamble with it. 40 seconds left here in this match.
Yeah, when you
Neither
blow-
team looking like they want to win it.
When you blow a team out, you got some points to work with. It's just tough if you lose big like Upper because now they got to come out tomorrow and win big.
Win big,
To
yeah.
even have
They,
any
they've got to
chance.
close out a couple teams.
Yeah.
Diesel down to 3 players left alive.
If you go 2 and 2 and don't have a positive margin, it's typically really hard
Yeah,
to move.
don't bother looking at the scores.
So yeah, they lost a body, but they're just gunfighting right now, rolling
Yep.
guns, just trying to burn time off this clock.
Yep.
Just that 17 seconds
No
left.
sense of urgency.
Looks like they're going to get out wide here, Snake side.
10 seconds left.
Diesel loses another body. And last, looks like Nico was searching for a kill at that last second.
A little late.
Trying to pad stats a little bit. Didn't find anybody up there, though, so congratulations to Houston Heat. Looking pretty dominant today. Looked absolutely dominant against Uprising. They did give up a couple points against AC Diesel, but 2-0, looking real solid, our defending world champions.
Yeah, looking great.
But don't go anywhere. Next up, it's going to be AC Dallas and Level, and then New York Extreme taking the field for their very first game and taking on the Outlaws. Don't forget to check out the new MacDev gun. And Ryan, thank you so much for coming up here.
Of course, guys. Thanks for having me. Always a
Thanks for
pleasure.
the gun, Ryan. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We'll be right back.